You ever notice how the craziest moments in your life don't even give you a heads up? I mean, you walk into a room thinking it's just another awkward dinner with your girlfriend's rich parents. Next thing you know, you're in the middle of a real-life soap opera starring yourself. So let me tell you about the night everything changed, not just for me, but for an entire family who thought they had their secrets locked up tight. Picture this: Beverly Hills, chandelier light bouncing off gold-trimmed everything. And me, Damon Williams, this skinny black kid who grew up in St. Joseph's orphanage, trying not to sweat through my shirt while my girlfriend Aaliyah's father sizes me up like I'm a threat to national security. I reach out to shake his hand, and that's when he freezes. Not your standard, "I don't like my daughter's boyfriend" freeze either. No, this man's staring at the necklace I'm wearing like it's a ghost from his past. You know what I mean? Aaliyah notices her dad's gone pale, and her mom, Fatima, looks ready to call 911. I touch the necklace, just this gold crescent moon I've had my whole life, and I tell them, "The nun said it's all my mom left for me." The room goes dead silent, and then bam, her dad's wine glass hits the marble floor, shattering so loud, even the mansion's ghosts probably jumped. It's weird, right? I've spent most of my life wondering about my real family, and here I am, watching this billionaire oil tycoon basically unravel at the sight of my necklace. He finally asks, his voice barely steady, "When were you born?" I tell him March 15th, 2006, and suddenly his whole world seems to tilt. I see it in his eyes. He's connecting dots I didn't even know existed. I catch Aaliyah's eyes, terrified, confused, and that's when I decide, no more tiptoeing. I turn the necklace over and show him the engraving, LH and a date. Now the guy looks like he's seen a ghost and lost the lottery all at once. Turns out, LH isn't just any initials. It stands for Lisa Hamilton, the woman he loved in college, the woman who died giving birth to me. Yeah, that happened. Fatima rushes over, demanding answers. Aaliyah's trembling. "Nobody knows. I didn't just show up here for dinner. I spent months digging through records, tracking every clue about my past. I only found the Al Hassan name after hacking some files the nuns probably shouldn't have kept." I look right at Heikki, Aaliyah's father, and tell him, "I have questions too. About Lisa Hamilton. About what really happened in 2006. He's shaking now, but I don't let up. I pull out the leather folder I've been carrying, open it, and start laying out the evidence like a poker player going all in. Bank statements showing $50,000 transfers to Lisa, emails, recordings. Yeah, I hack his accounts. MIT taught me a thing or two. The room spins. Fatima accuses me of breaking the law. You know what else is illegal? I shoot back. Abandoning a pregnant woman to die alone because you were afraid of a scandal. Aaliyah stares at the proof, her dad's bank account, his signature. Heikki tries to explain, but his voice cracks. I know the story already. He offered Lisa money to take care of the problem. She refused. She died, giving birth alone while he was on his honeymoon. Harsh, right? That's when I say it out loud. That means we're half siblings. The words hang there, cold and sharp. Fatima loses it. She screams at me to leave. I just smile icy now and pull out more documents. Actually, as your husband's biological son, I have rights to this property. That's when Heikki finally asks, desperate, "What do you want?" And I say it plain, "Justice. For my mother. For me. For everyone you crushed building your empire." Then I play the ace. A recording of Heikki 18 years ago, begging Lisa to take his money and disappear. Her voice, so young, so angry, cuts through the silence. Everyone hears it. The room's collapsing in slow motion. And then I let them in on the real twist. Everything's being broadcast live. Yeah, that's right. 50,000 people watching. By the time Fatima realizes, the whole world knows their secrets. The phone starts ringing, first news outlets, then investors. One by one, everything they built start crumbling. Aaliyah sobs. Heikki's jaw clenches. I hold up a DNA test. 99.7% paternity. Remember the coffee at the mall? I ask Heikki. I kept your cup. That's when it hits them. None of this was by chance. I sought out Aaliyah, got close, planned every step. Revenge? Maybe. But mostly I wanted truth. Yeah, it's a lot. But you know how life loves a good twist? Lisa Hamilton, my mother, wasn't just some college girl. She was a journalist investigating bribery in the oil industry, Hakey's industry. She died trying to blow the whistle. I have her files. Names, dates, bank accounts, 20 years of dirt. When I say justice, I mean for more than just me. So right there, in their perfect dining room, I call the FBI tip line. On live stream, Fatima tries to stop me, saying Aaliyah's innocent. I tell her, so was I when you condemned me to a life in an orphanage. The look on her face? That's what guilt really looks like. Aaliyah grabs my hand, tears streaming, and says she loves me. For a second, my whole plan wavers. I love her too, but this was never about her. It was about him, about the truth. Hakey offers me everything: money, the company. I refuse. I want the world to know who you really are. My phone shows 120,000 viewers. Lawsuits start coming in. Their empire? Dust. 6 months later, I'm in court, watching Hakey get sentenced 15 years for corruption, money laundering, bribery. The mighty have fallen. Aaliyah cries. Fatima's gone to London. Al Hassan Petroleum is history. Every dollar confiscated to pay back victims. Afterward, Aaliyah finds me. You got what you wanted, she says, but her voice is so tired, so hollow. I tell her I never meant to hurt her. But you did, she whispers. You used me. I admit it started as a plan, but what I felt was real. I even show her the ring I'd bought, the proposal I never made. She shakes her head, but she understands some bridges burn and never get rebuilt. 3 months later, the Lisa Hamilton Foundation for Orphans opens its doors, funded by the fortune I helped seize. In my speech, I say, my mom wanted to give a voice to the voiceless. Now she has. Aaliyah claps from the crowd, but we both know some things can't be fixed. A year goes by. I graduate summa cum laude from MIT. Her necklace around my neck, a symbol not of abandonment, but of survival. My valedictorian speech? My mother died exposing corruption. Her evidence lives on through me. Hakey watches from prison, broken, finally understanding what he lost a son he'll never really know. Aaliyah marries a doctor. On her wedding day, she sends me a letter. Sometimes real love means letting go. Thank you for teaching me courage. I never marry. I build the foundation, fight corruption, speak out. My message stays the same. Revenge isn't pleasure. It's consequences. 10 years pass. Hakey gets parole, old and sick. He asks to meet, says he's sorry. I tell his lawyer, a father is someone who raises a child, not just someone who creates one. He lost that shot long ago. My real family? The thousands of kids the foundations helped, the legacy my mother started. Some mistakes you can't fix with words, only with actions. Today, the Lisa Hamilton Foundation is a lifeline for orphans worldwide. And me? I'm living proof that the best revenge isn't destruction, it's turning your pain into something that matters. You could try to bury your past, but the truth, sooner or later, always finds the light. And sometimes, justice looks like a kid with nothing to lose walking into your house and burning it all down just to build something better from the ashes. So let's talk. Who do you think was right? Was justice really served? Or did I go too far? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear your take on justice, family, and where we draw the line.